Good morning and welcome to Cafe Talk. I'm Emily with my friend Lisa.
Morning. I packed 3 things for today, then unpacked 2 because my bag filed a complaint.
That is a practical Tuesday revision. It is August 4th and today's stories all reconsider a familiar idea.
Excellent. My bag and I are already part of the theme.
We have a robot that can fly and swim, a public vote on new Euro banknote designs, and a restaurant combining burgers with pizza.
Air and water, nature and culture, burger and pizza. Everything brought a partner today.
Today's keyword is rethink, which means considering something again in a new way.
Is that different from simply changing your mind?
It can be. You might examine the old idea, see a new possibility, and then decide whether to change it.
Then I rethought carrying 3 notebooks. My shoulder presented very convincing evidence.
At Cafe Talk, we turn global news into natural, everyday English conversation in about 10 minutes a day. Practice listening, try shadowing, and notice how we agree, question, and react. If that helps your routine, please subscribe and practice with us every day. Your English gets stronger and my bag gets lighter. First, engineers rethought how one flapping wing vehicle might move through 2 environments. Next, a banknote redesign asks the public to consider nature and culture themes. Finally, 2 restaurant brands put burgers and 3 types of pizza in one location. 3 fresh combinations with no permission to invent the missing details. Let us begin. Researchers developed a flapping wing aerial aquatic vehicle, or FAAV, that can switch between flying through air and swimming underwater.
That sounds like a bird and a tiny submarine agreed to share one body.
Diving birds inspired it, but the robot does not have all their abilities or behavior.
Right. Inspiration is a starting point, not a mechanical bird certificate.
The research appeared in Science July 9th, 2026, after about 2 years of development. 2 years makes my weekend craft project feel wonderfully low pressure. The robot weighs about half a pound and has a wingspan of roughly 3 feet. Half a pound with a 3-foot wingspan is a surprising shape. My brain pictured something much heavier. The team tested it in a tank and in Lake Geneva in Switzerland. A tank gives control and a lake gives a larger setting. That sounds like a useful test progression. During tests, the wings flapped 5 times per second, while researchers measured swimming and flying speeds. 5 flaps every second sounds energetic. My arms are tired just hearing it. The key rethink is movement. Many designs are made for air or water, while this vehicle can transition between both. So instead of asking which environment, the team asked, can one design handle 2? Exactly. Researchers suggest it might eventually help study diving birds or survey ocean environments.
Might eventually is important. The possible job is exciting, but it's not today's completed mission.
Correct. We can't say it's already conducting ocean surveys, working at sea, or producing environmental results. Nor can we add a price tag, sales date, or promise that it will be cheaper than other methods. The verified achievement is narrower. A lightweight, flapping vehicle switched between flight and swimming in tests. Narrow is still impressive. Crossing the surface between air and water is the whole surprise. Nobody had to throw away the idea of wings. The team gave the same motion another place to work. My backpack wants that logic. 1 notebook, 2 subjects, less weight. The European Central Bank released 10 candidate designs for a new Euro banknote series, split between European culture and rivers and birds themes.
That is a real choice in mood. One direction looks at shared culture, and the other looks toward the natural world.
Each theme has 5 candidate designs, and the public vote is scheduled to continue until mid-September.
I lean toward rivers and birds. Money already feels serious, so a little nature could soften my wallet.
I understand, but culture can also show what people value and remember together.
True. I may need to see all 10 before my imaginary ballot becomes confident.
That is the point of the process. Public input began before these final candidates were created.
How much input are we talking?
More than 365,000 people contributed views in an earlier public survey in 2023.
That is a large conversation before anyone reaches for a pencil or design screen.
The bank received more than 1,200 proposals from designers across the European Union.
Going from over 1,200 proposals to 10 public candidates must require a very small doorway.
25 artists created the candidate designs within the 2 selected themes.
So the process combines public opinion, a wide proposal pool, and focused artistic work.
Yes, but the current vote is not the final decision by itself.
Important. Clicking a favorite does not mean that design appears in every wallet tomorrow.
We do not yet know the final design, the vote result, or when new notes would enter circulation.
Then the honest headline is Europe is choosing a direction, not Europe has new money.
Exactly. This is planned as the first full euro banknote redesign since the currency notes were issued in 2002.
That explains why the conversation feels big. People are rethinking something familiar after more than 20 years.
And our friendly disagreement shows why public design choices can be interesting without one obvious answer.
Nature for my wallet, culture for yours, and patience for the final decision.
Wayback Burgers and Molte Pizza opened a co-branded restaurant in Bridgeport on July 27th, bringing both brands into one location. That is the kind of meeting my lunch schedule understands immediately. The article confirms that customers can get Wayback Burgers and 3 types of pizza from Molte Pizza. Burger people and pizza people can stop negotiating in the parking lot. Or they can continue debating at the table, which sounds more entertaining. I would order based on smell, then spend 10 minutes staring at someone else's plate. This format rethinks a familiar restaurant assumption. One location does not have to present only one brand concept. I like the convenience, but 2 brand names do not automatically mean every possible menu item is there. Exactly. We only know the article's confirmed offer, the burgers and 3 pizza styles. No invented side dishes, secret desserts, or giant combination meal with everything stacked together. We also do not have confirmed prices, hours, an exact address, or complete menu details. My imaginary order keeps getting smaller, but the facts are getting cleaner. That's a good trade. The restaurant opened, the broader business result remains unknown. The opening day is a fact. The future success is something customers and time will answer. Right. We shouldn't predict sales or claim that the co-branded format will succeed. Still, the idea has a clear everyday appeal when 2 friends want different comfort foods. That's your personal reaction, not a measured business outcome, and it fits the conversation perfectly. Thank you. My lunch opinions are strong, but even they know when they're not market data. This is our simplest rethink today. Place 2 established food offers under one roof. Simple for the customer, maybe, while the business side could be more complicated. We don't have those details. Exactly. We can enjoy the visible combination without inventing the operation behind it. I have rethought lunch. The result is still both. Today, a robot joined flight with swimming, a bank reconsidered familiar notes, and 2 food brands shared one restaurant. One crossed environments, one offered 10 designs, and one ended my burger versus pizza debate. The keyword rethink connected them because each story reconsidered a familiar boundary or format. It also reminded us that a new idea and a proven result are not the same thing. Exactly. Rethink the question, test the option, and keep your conclusion inside the evidence.
My conclusion is still that carrying fewer notebooks was a brilliant Tuesday decision.
Which rethink interested you most? Option A is the fly swim robot, option B is the Euro design vote, and option C is the co-branded restaurant. Tell us why.
I choose A because one machine moving in air and water makes a familiar design boundary feel completely different.
I chose B because public input and two competing themes turn an everyday object into a cultural conversation.
Share your choice and reason in the comments. We want to know what topics make you curious.
Any language is totally fine, and even just an emoji works.
If you enjoyed our chat, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so we can practice again.
Rethink one small routine today and see whether a lighter option appears. We will be back tomorrow.
Thanks for listening. My bag says that advice arrived one notebook too late. Bye!